Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Omnibus, released both by IDW Comics and DC. Stories are written by James Tynion IV. Obviously, he's really familiar with Batman. And you've got artwork on here by Freddie Williams II. A lot of people that have named after their fathers and grandfathers and whatnot. Anyway, I love this cover here. It's a beautiful cover. You got obviously the Freddie Williams artwork blended in with Kevin Eastman, obviously one of the creators of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love how you got like the duo shade artwork mixed in with like Freddie Williams, who I think uses a lot of like Copic markers and stuff like that. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll check out the back. Another great image there. The Dark Knight and the Heroes in a Half Shell collected in omnibus format for the first time. And this is all the like 3 6-issue miniseries that they put out. And one of the best things I think with this book is just the amount of bonus material. There's so much in here. So if you're a big fan of stuff like that, like I am, then yeah, you'll be greatly pleased with this. Alright, we'll check out this wraparound cover on the actual hard cover itself. You can see obviously we've got a bit of multiverse stuff here. You got all these different versions of Batman, a couple of different turtles, and the cool thing here is you got the Anti-Monitor with a giant Krang head inside him. So yeah, 2 franchises that probably have the most crossovers in comic book history of all time. Not with each other, but with other characters, and it's perfectly to see why. Gorgeous artwork on the end sheets here. Obviously, you got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rogues Gallery here, Bebop, Rocksteady, Krang, and of course Shredder. And we'll just kick straight into it. The cool thing is this is just doesn't take itself seriously. It's faithful to both lore of the Turtles and Batman. You got a forward here from Kevin Eastman. And this was done in February earlier this year. And you got a bit of a write up here from Freddie Williams that was done in 2021. So covered issue 1 for the first series. And as to be expected, you're dealing with like dimensional portal stuff here. So, the Turtles end up in Batman's world and vice versa in that. But yeah, just love this panel, these panels here with like all the Turtles with their different weapons. And yeah, pretty much just get straight into it. Like that design for Batman, very reminiscent of like the Arkham games and his New 52 design. I think the first series was published in 2015. And I really like a lot of more like Batman's animal-looking villains, like Killer Croc and that. They really blend in well with the Turtles. Got Batman here taking on some hand ninjas. And yeah, the artwork's just fantastic throughout the whole thing. Great big double-page spreads and big shots. Shredder looking mean as fuck. And, typical crossover fashion, they have a fight with each other, there's a big misunderstanding, and they realize that they're on the same team, and, have to take people out. This one's pretty cool here, where it starts off with this, fuck Michelangelo. He's knocked into a pizza store, and he's too busy chowing down while they're taking on Batman. And the Turtles realize that they're sorely outmatched. Splinter gets involved. We'll flip and do it through a bit more. As mentioned, they obviously kiss and make up, and Batman invites him into the cave. Love this cover here. The reflection of the Turtles and Batman on Shredder's helmet. And yeah, all the villains, Batman's villains and the Turtles' villains team up. And of course, Shredder's calling the shots here and threatening the Penguin. Yeah, it's cool. All the Turtles' personalities are well written. Like that there of Mikey on top of the T-Rex. Cool thing is here as well, you can still, it gives you that kind of vibe of the early Turtles comics. So it's not like super kid friendly, so you're still going to see like a bit of, not ultra violence or anything like that, like some of those earlier Turtles issues were known for, but yeah, it's not like any of the soft kiddie stuff. But I love all versions of the Turtles. Casey Jones, Got to have Casey Jones. It's a staple of Raphael always being the loner in his trench coat. And pretty much him and Batman have a heart-to-heart. Batman explains to him, you know, why he fights. And this part here is cool. Ra's al Ghul and the Shredder team up. They've got the mutagen canisters and they're going into Arkham Asylum. And as you can imagine, mixing the mutagen with all of Batman's rogues gallery makes for a pretty sweet outcome. There you go, you can see the Penguin is literally now a penguin. And you can see all the other rogues gallery services, Scarecrow being Crow. You got this polar bear for Mr. Freeze. Bane's a giant elephant. Joker's a cobra. So yeah, it's pretty cool, yeah. It's just a blast from the past. Just so much fun. The cool thing is, if you don't want to spend the money to get the Omnibus, these are released in like trade paperbacks, as well as I think there's a deluxe edition. I know Volume 1 got a deluxe edition. I don't know if 2 and 3 did, but probably because I imagine this would have sold pretty well. Yeah, this is epic. Yeah, I love this. It's cool because you got like the main figures fighting, but then you got like in the background like the actual fight as well. I think it's really well done. Then we got into the second volume. So I'll flip through a bit more of the artwork here. Damian Wayne Robin. So yeah, you get, of course, Batman supporting cast as well. Cool double page there, Bebop and Rocksteady. And look at this Bane, it's just fucking massive. Sick cover here as well. Donnie getting jacked up on some Venom. There's not really too much more you can say about this. It's just fun. Like, if you're a fan of both franchises, you're gonna, you're not gonna be like, oh, they, made one look weaker than the other. I believe there is an animated movie as well for the first book. I don't know if they've done any more, but I remember seeing it. I think it was on Netflix or something. That's pretty badass there with Red Hood looking Raphael. There you go, you got Kevin Eastman jumping in with some of his artwork, all the multiverse stuff. And even doing some panels as well. Or pages, I should say, as well as panels. Got like a classic looking Batman. And a pretty cool looking Joker Samurai. Yeah, it's a gorgeous looking book, full ball action. Kind of looks like a fucking Cybertron. And as I mentioned before, one thing that's really stand out with this book from most collections is just the amount of bonus material. So obviously you're going to get your variant covers and behind the scenes stuff, but just a level of detail. Nice Kevin Eastman cover there. But just the amount of back material is just insane. That's to be expected with these two franchises. You're going to get a lot of variants. Yeah, just gorgeous looking stuff. Like seeing pencils. It's always weird seeing art journal covers that aren't like beautiful women. It makes you realize, oh, that's right, you can draw other things than that. Love the Kevin Eastman covers. Fantastic one there on the right. Yeah, this thing's just chock full of great artwork. as we were speaking before, the extras. So you get like the pitch. Just talking about how the crossover would really work. And yeah, there's a lot of background material. A lot of these sketches here, developmental artwork. You get a couple of like commission, like con sketches and stuff like that. Yeah, just so much awesome back matter. Pages in process. And you even got here where he's like switching up characters. And this is cool as well. It shows you how the two artists, like Kevin Eastman and Freddie Williams, worked together, creating those pages where they joined up. You even get like the animated series, or the animated movie, I should say, designs. Yeah, this is fantastic here. I like how he's got these like little post-it notes. He's doing like his splatter effect. You see some real elaborate ones as we flip through here. It's cool seeing the covers being developed. Yeah, there's more of those post-it notes. You can see where he's like adding in the splatter. Miscellaneous art, so it'd be more like con sketches and stuff like that. Yeah, that's awesome. One of the turtles in a Robin outfit. And it's cool as well, you get Kevin Eastman artwork. Here's those animation designs. And more awesome artwork on the back end book pages as well. Really like that, just working on the car. But yeah, there's Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Omnibus. It's a no-brainer if you're a fan of both franchises. Even if you're a little fan of one or the other, I think this is great. Just a lot of fun. The story's great. Quick reads as well. And as you saw before, if you're like really into the behind-the-scenes sort of stuff, or like an aspiring artist yourself, just heaps of great material in the back to like learn from. But as always, thanks for watching. Yeah, take care.